Hi skiers, I'm Jeff from skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2021 ski test videos. Today we're talking about the new Brahma 88 from Blizzard. Not new in the sense that it's a new model name, but new in the sense that this ski has been given some pretty cool construction and some subtle design or shape tweaks too. So first of all, this is getting to be a pretty iconic ski. Powerful, high-end all-mountain ski. 88 underfoot, obviously, 2 sheets of metal, powerful performance. We've talked about this when we talk about, the strongest all-mountain skis in this width range that you can find. And that still remains true, although Blizzard has kind of tweaked construction or made some changes to construction, not just to make them more approachable, but to specifically tweak the performance in each length of the ski, basically giving kind of smaller skiers or more intermediate level skiers or less aggressive skiers an option and make it more easier to choose a length that works best for them. So first of all, we get more size options for 2021. So there's 5 lengths now instead of 4 total lengths. So basically those are closer together, so you can kind of pick and choose what works best for you. And now they have true blend wood core technology. So the easiest way to think about it is higher density wood is laminated kind of alongside lower density wood, and the position of those higher density wood changes based on what length it is. So longer skis have stiffer flex patterns. Shorter skis, they kind of position that wood so the tips and tails, have a little bit more compliance, slightly softer flex in the tips and tails. So, which is really, really cool. So essentially you're getting pretty much different tiers of performance based on each length, which is great because, among these skis, like here's a 177, there's also a 183, I could ski both those lengths, and it really allows me to say like, hey, I'm not really feeling like I'm a super aggressive skier, or I don't want to feel like I'm totally on it all the time. I think I'll go 177, or maybe the other side of the spectrum, like I just want to rip around super high speeds all the time. I want endless edge grip, I want endless stability. I don't even really care about forgiveness or maneuverability. Then I'd go 183. So really cool. There are also some other new changes. There's an extra sheet of partial metal underfoot. So now we get like almost 2.5 sheets of metal, and there's rubber under that too. And there is some subtle changes to shape too, like I said. So there's actually, interestingly, there's a little bit less rocker in the tips and tails, but more early taper, which makes a lot of sense if you think about the fact that on some of these skis, the tips and tails are softer flexing, so you don't need that rocker up there. So what does all this mean? In my opinion and in my experience on these skis, it's easier to manipulate turn shape because those tips and tails are a little bit more compliant and respond a little bit more easily to skier input. Now, that said, these things still rip. It's still a Brahma. It's through and through, it's still a Brahma 88. We did a long length review of the Bonafide 97, which is basically the same story. They still rip. They still are among the strongest, most powerful all-mountain skis that you can find. It's just nice that now you can pick and choose which length works for you, and they're slightly more versatile for different turn shapes, a little bit more forgiving if you get into soft snow or tighter terrain, stuff like that. So great changes to the Brahma 88. I don't want to go on for too long. I could talk about these skis probably all afternoon, but head on over to Ski Essentials if you want to learn more about them, leave us questions, ask a question, leave a comment. We're happy to chat more about them. You can give us a call directly. Should be able to find these for sale on Ski Essentials all season long. So yeah, let us know if you have any questions or if you want to learn more about them. And yeah, that's the Brahma 88, new for 2021. Great job, Blizzard. And we'll see you out there just ripping turns on all mountain terrain.